everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome to another Stay Home session with Sam. I will go over today's warm-up. We'll do the warm-up together. I'll go over the workout. We'll do the workout together. And let's get started. Great. So our warm-up is a 5-minute piece, starting off with some technique, arms only, arms body, quarter slide, half slide, 3/4 slide, moving into full slide. And then we'll go into 3 sets of power 10s. I'll call you on those power 10s with the stroke rate. We're going to be going a little bit over 5 minutes, so I wouldn't set your monitor for anything. I would just hit menu, just row, and let's get started together. So making sure our foot stretchers are set. The strap should be at the widest part of our foot. Our drag factor is between a 3 and a 5. So menu, just row, everything zeroes out, strapping in here. Sitting at the finish, nice and tall, arms only. Fully extending those arms out, relaxing the shoulders down. Nice. Nice rhythm here. Legs are straight. Adding in the body. And 2. Here's 1. And 2. Arms away. Body swings over. Body swings back. Arms. Nice hinging at the hips here. Staying up nice and tall. Nice controlled movement. Moving to quarter slide, into, here's 1, and 2, quarter slide. So slight bend in the legs here. Staying up nice and tall here, Tegan. Moving to half slide, into, here's 1, and 2, half slide. Where the elbows meet the knees here. Nice quick turnaround when you get to that half slide. Nice. Really pressing through the foot plates. Moving to 3/4 slide, into, here's 1, and 2, 3/4. Shins are not quite vertical yet. Just inching up this slide, at this 3/4 slide. Moving to full slide, into, here's 1, and 2, full slide. Getting all the way up to that catch. Starting to build in pressure here. Sitting around a 20 stroke rate. Nice and controlled. Building a nice strong foundation here, Emma. And getting ready for our first power 10. It will be at the 3-minute mark at a 22 stroke rate. Into, here's 1, and 2, 22. Nice and controlled at this 22. 5 more. Last 3. And last one here. Bring it down. Coming back to our technique. Getting ready for our second power 10. At the 4-minute mark, we're going off at a 24. Into, here's 1, and 2, 24. Last 5 at this 24. Pressing for 3. Last 1. And bring it down. We're breathing here. We're sitting up nice and tall. And getting ready for our last power 10. Going off at that 5-minute mark at a 26. Into, here's 1, and 2, 26. Last 5, 3, and paddle. Woo! 3 more strokes here on the paddle. And set that handle down. Grabbing some water here, taking any layers off. So as you guys are stretching everything you need, grabbing some water, getting situated, I'm gonna go over today's workout. So we have our first section. It's gonna be a 3-minute row, 2-minute of abs, 1-minute wall sit. So we're doing that 3 times. Each 3-minute row is gonna be a different stroke rate. So our first 3-minute row, it's broken up into minute pieces. So first minute at a 20, second at a 22, next at a 24. Every 3-minute piece, we're bumping up 2 stroke rates. So the next 3-minute piece, we're starting at a 22, and then moving to a 24, 26. Last one is first minute at a 24, middle minute at a 26, last minute at a 28. So your sequence is 3-minute row, 2-minute of abs, 1-minute wall sit, and do it again. So we're doing that whole thing 3 times, different stroke rates on every 3-minute piece. And then after we do that whole chunk, we'll be into a 5-minute of legs. So we have 5 movements here. Each movement is going to be 1 minute long. We're going straight through. I'll go over those movements. So we have squat and kick for the first minute. So hips or feet hip distance apart, squat, kick, squat, kick. Getting that leg up there. Second minute will be reverse lunges. So hands on the hips at the top of your mat, stepping behind and lunging. Alternating those legs back, keeping that chest up, geese ahead. Then we have skiers. So starting on one side of the mat, hopping, tap, hop, tap. So it's a nice curtsy lunge and hop, and you're keeping that chest up when you're tapping that ground. And then we have USRowing. So hands on the hips to keep some stability, and then you're going to be drawing out USRowing with your feet for 30 seconds on one leg, 30 seconds on the other, and then we'll end with a marching glute bridge down on the mat. So sitting down on the mat, taking it down, up in your glute bridge, hips are parallel, march it out. Woo. So you'll end with that 5-minute of legs. You only go through that once. So we'll do the 3, 2, 1, 3 times. Then we'll get into our legs, and then we have our nice, lovely cool down. Okay, so you can either set your screen up for 3 minutes, or you can do menu just row, whatever you prefer. I'll call you on those stroke rate bumps every minute. So we're starting off with a 3-minute piece. Starting at a 20 stroke rate, strapping in here. Sitting up at the catch. First 3 minutes. Attention. Rope. Getting right to that 20 for this first minute here. Nice controlled pressure. Controlled slide. Building a nice rhythm in this first minute. First minute gives us time to think about our technique at this 20. Getting that body over. Nice. No hesitation up at that catch. Getting ready for our first bump up into 22. Here's 1 and 2. Bumping with pressure in the legs to hit this 22. Solid pressure here, Jen. And we're sitting up tall through this halfway point together. Working towards this last minute. Getting ready for that 24. Into. Here's 1 and 2. 24. Really strong leg drive here at this 24. We're here to work this last 30 seconds here, Zoe. Holding on to that 24. Not letting that stroke rate creep up. 10 seconds. Relax. Woo. Grabbing some water here. Getting ready for our 2 minute of abs. So our 2 minute of abs, they're open to whatever you guys want to do. I'll be doing 2 movements, a minute each. You can join me or feel free to do your own abs. Just make sure you're doing abs. Okay. Setting up our timer. So I'm going to start with starfish or penguin. And then I'm going to move into butterfly crunches. So we're on in 3, 2, 1. Waddle it out. So you're tapping those heels with the fingertips, keeping those shoulders off the mat. Head is looking up to the ceiling. Using the obliques to twist. And we're breathing here. 15. Actually, we're going for a minute. So we're at 20. 20 seconds. Then moving into our second ab work. workout. Finishing off in 5, 3, 2, 1. Change exercise. Moving into butterfly crunches. Soles of the feet are together. Legs are open wide. Weaving those fingers together to create a nice basket for that head to lay in. Trying to keep those elbows out, not letting them crunch in too close. Using the core to lift those shoulders off the mat. 30 seconds. Breathing. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Rolling up for our wall sit. So finding that wall, we're here for a minute. Sinking down. We're on in 3, 2, 1. Down. 1 minute. So feet are hip distance apart. Sinking down like if we were in a chair, nice 90-degree angle with our legs. Keeping our hands off the legs. Pressing that back up against the wall. Feel free to close your eyes if you need to. And if you don't have a wall available, feel free to just do some squats or hold a nice squat, add in some calf raises. Really working the legs here. 30 seconds. Breathing. We're here for 15. Sink an inch lower because you can. For 10. We're here together getting stronger. For 5, 3, 2, 1. Up. Walk it out. Grabbing some water, getting into our second set. So we have our 3-minute piece again. 2 stroke rates higher this time. So we're starting at that 22, moving to a 24, and then a 26. Feel free to set your monitor up for 3 minutes by going to just row or going to re-row, or just zeroing out your monitors, hitting menu, just row. Row up for 3 minutes. Okay, strapping in here. Going off at a 22. Sitting up with the catch nice and tall. Attention. Row. Getting right to that 22. Setting that nice foundation, nice solid foundation with the legs. Really hanging on those arms here. Nice and relaxed here, Jessica. Getting ready for our first bump up to that middle minute. Hitting that 24. Into. Here's 1. And 2. 24. Driving those legs back here. As these stroke rates get higher, that split should drop. Taking advantage of these stroke rate bumps. Halfway. working towards this last minute here, Connor. Should be at a nice pace here, Nicole. 26 into, here's 1, and 2, 26. Nice quick catch when you get up there. No hesitation. Going after it here, Pete. Last 30 seconds. Holding on to this 26. 10 seconds. Relax. Woo! Setting that handle down. Grabbing some water. Getting ready for our second set of abs. Okay, down on the mat. So it's your choice of abs, or you can be doing my choice of abs. So I'm gonna be doing first minute toe touches. Second minute scissors. Okay. Picking out our ab exercises. We're on in 3, 2, 1. Reaching for those toes. Getting those shoulder blades off the mat. It's okay to have a nice generous bend in those hamstrings if it's too much to have them straight up. "30 seconds. We're working here. Breathing together, 15. Everyone have their second exercise in mind. We're moving into it in 3, 2, 1. Scissors. So feel free to place the hands under the butt. Legs are out and swiveling. Rotating them up and down. Feel free to even hold 6 inches. So 6 inches off the mat. Legs are straight out. 30 seconds. Feel free to work them up and back down. Have some fun with it. 15. 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Rolling up, finding our wall. Second wall sit of the day. We're down in 3, 2, 1. Sit down in that chair. We're here for a minute. Use this time to fix your hair. Bring that heart rate down a bit. Re-energize. After this, we're on to our last set of 3, 2, 1. It goes by quick, it's great. It's a nice way to break things up. I even like breaking erg pieces up into 3, 2, 1, picking different stroke rates. Just helps it chop it up a bit. 25 seconds. We're breathing, finding that happy place. We're all here together on this Monday morning, getting stronger, starting this week off great. We're here for 5, 3, 2, 1. Press it up. Woo! Grabbing some water. Setting our erg up. For our last 3-minute piece. So these will be the higher stroke rates. Take advantage of that 28. It's the last minute of the day on this machine. Go after it. So our first minute, just really get into a nice groove, nice relaxed recovery, strong legs down, really focusing on technique for that first minute. Second minute, you're in the middle of that piece, you're in it, you're warm, really working that 26, picking a nice technical focus. If it's stroke rate, staying on that 26. If it's no hesitation at that catch, getting that quick catch in. Picking a nice focus for that middle minute. Once we get to that 28, it's go time. Not holding anything back. Get up there and go. Okay, strapping in here. Last 3 minutes of the day on this machine. Sitting up at the catch, going off at a 24. Attention, row. Getting right to that 24 and holding it. Nice smooth rhythm here. Already 30 seconds down. Solid press through the balls of feet. Getting ready for that first bump up and 2. Here's 1 and 2, 26. Beautiful transitions here, Pete. We're working here, Tegan. Halfway, sit up tall. Gearing up for that last minute here. Getting ready for go time. 28 and 2. Here's 1 and 2, 28. Not holding anything back here. You've earned this last 40 seconds. Pressing through for 30 seconds. Eliminating that lunge into the catch. Take it here, Zoe, 15. Relax. Feel free to take a few pedal strokes. Way to work that last 28. Woo! Okay, setting that handle down, grabbing some water, getting ready for our last 2 minutes of abs. Taking it down to the mat. I'm coming into a nice high plank for the first minute. So I'm gonna be doing toe tap. So butt is down, I'm tapping off the mat. And then last minute bicycles. So I like to do 1, 2, hold, 1, 2, hold to get a nice rhythm going. Okay, getting ready for our 2 minutes of abs. Last 2 minutes of the day. 3, 2, 1, up and tap. Hands tracking below the shoulders. Butt is down. One nice long plank here. Trying to stay light on the toes with these taps. "30 seconds. We can do anything for 30 seconds. "15, tapping through. Flipping to our back for bicycles in 3, 2, 1. Woo! Getting right into it. Hands below the head. 1, 2, hold. 1, 2, hold. Tapping opposite elbow to opposite knee. Legs are pressing straight out here. We're breathing every pump. 30. Remember, last abs of the day. Pedal it out. 15. 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Rolling up for that wall sit. Finding that wall. And we're on in 3, 2, 1. Down. Last wall sit of the day. Breathing here. Relaxing the muscles in the face. Calming the body. Finding stillness in this position for 30 seconds. Getting stronger every second here. Gotta love wall sits. 15 seconds, sinking an inch lower together because we can. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1, up. Woo! Shaking those legs out here. 5 minutes left to work, that's it. Grabbing some water, we're getting into our leg exercises. So 5 minutes straight through. I'll be doing all the exercises with you, so if you get lost, just look up here. We're starting with squat and kick, so legs a little bit wider than hip distance apart, chest is up, we're squatting, getting that leg up there, and then move right back into another leg workout. Okay, we're on in 3, 2, 1. We're here for a minute. So we're finishing this workout off strong with 5 leg exercises, a minute each. Getting that leg up there, working that glute. Keeping that chest up nice and tall in those squats. Getting low here, Nicole. 30 seconds. We're breathing. 15. 5, 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge. So at the top of the mat, stepping back and up. Nice 90-degree angles in those front legs. Making sure that knee does not come past the toe in that front leg. Hands on the hips for stability. Nice gentle placement, 30 seconds. $15. Getting ready for skiers in 5. And we're on. So lateral jump, tap. Nice curtsy lunge here. If you're looking for a challenge, really widen that jump. Keeping that chest up, getting into a nice rhythm here. Nice, Tegan. 30 seconds. Halfway through this leg workout. Working those glutes. 15. Nice, Linda. 3, 2, 1. Spelling out US rowing with our legs. Trying to keep that leg straight out in front. Toe is pointed as we're spelling out US rowing. Using that left leg as support. Switching out that leg in 3, 2, 1. Using that core to keep that nice strong platform. Getting that leg up there. And feel free to spell out anything. US rowing was just easy. Woo! 5, 3, 2, 1. Down on the mat for glute marches. Last minute. Pressing those hips up. Walking out those legs. Feel free to keep the hands on the mat. Rounding down through the heels. Hips should be up as high as we can. Trying to stay parallel even as we bring those legs up for the marches. Eliminating that hip dip. 30 seconds. We're marching here for 15. Get those hips up. Get those legs up. For 5, 3, 2, 1. And slowly lower down. Woo! Relaxing down on the mat. Feel free to take your shoes off. Grab some water here. We'll move into our nice cool down. We're going to be finding that bridge pose again. Coming down to the mat. We're slowly rolling down. Really grounding down into this bridge pose. Roll out that lower back. Letting those hands ground down as well. Feet are hip distance apart. Coming into windshield wipers. So swinging those legs back and forth, side to side. Rolling out that lower back. Letting gravity take those legs side to side. Really opening up the hips here. This should feel great on those hips. And letting those legs fall to the right side. Bringing those hands out to a T and taking our gaze to the left. So legs are falling in one direction and taking your gaze to the opposite direction for a nice spinal twist here. Melting into the mat. Thinking about all the great work we did today with our 3, 2, 1. And breathing, relaxing the muscles in the face. Feel free to close your eyes here. And bringing those legs back to windshield wiper. And let's balance out the other side. Letting those legs fall to the left. Taking the gaze to the right. Keeping those arms out to a T. Breathing into this pose. Nice work. It's always good to have a nice cool down while those muscles are warm, really stretching those out. Trying to prevent some soreness. And coming back into that bridge pose. A few more sets of windshield wipers here. And bringing those legs in for a nice knee hug. Rolling side to side on that back. Up and down. Hugging those knees in. Feel free to grab opposite elbows to really come into that nice egg shape. Nice. And coming into happy baby. So taking those 2 peace fingers, wrapping it around that big toe. Legs are out wide. Soles of the feet are facing the ceiling. If the big toe grip is too much for you, feel free to grab the soles of the feet. Give a nice generous bend in those legs. Rock side to side. Really play around with this position. Stretch anything you need. If it feels good just to find stillness, feel free to hold that position. Opening up the legs here. Rocking side to side. Nice. And we're going to come into a nice figure 4 on our back, crossing our right leg over, opening up that right hip. And if this is enough for you, feel free to hold this position. If you want a little bit more of a stretch in that right hip, taking those fingertips and grabbing the back of that left hamstring and pulling that into the chest while keeping that right knee still out. Pulling in that left leg. You should really feel that right hip opening up in here. Pressing that lower back down into the mat. Nice. Feel free to take some nice deep breaths here. And on your exhales, try to pull that leg in a little bit closer. and closer. And a deep inhale and exhale, pulling in a little bit closer. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Nice. Switch out that leg, bringing that left leg across, pulling that right leg in, opening up that left hip. Pressing that lower back into the mat, relaxing the muscles in the face. Feel free to close your eyes. Really connecting into this stretch. Taking those deep breaths in. And on our way out, pulling in a little bit closer here. And a few more breaths. We're here for 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice work. Slowly rolling up to a seated position. We're coming into a crossed shoulder stretch. So crossing the right hand under the left and sitting back on our legs, toes are grounding down to the mat and falling down on those shoulders here. Release the neck and the head onto the shoulders. Feel free to grab the floor to really pull those arms more into this twist. You should feel this in the shoulders. Relaxing into this position. Letting gravity take its course here. Breathing. We're here for 3, 2, 1. And let's balance out the other side. Crisscrossing the arms, left under the right. Reaching those fingertips out, letting that head hang on the arms. Feel free to close your eyes into this stretch. Nice work. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly rolling up, coming into our last position today. Nice child's pose. Spreading those legs out nice and wide. Keeping the tops of the feet pressed into the mat. Reaching those fingertips out as far as we can. Bringing the forehead down to the mat. And relaxing here in child's pose. Really opening up those legs, pressing that butt down into the feet. Connecting with our breath here. Building a nice rhythm like we had on those 3-minute pieces. Taking our biggest breath we've taken all day, in and exhale. Melting a little bit closer to the mat. Feel free to hold this as long as you want. I'm coming up in 3, 2, 1. Slowly rolling up, bringing those hands back to the body. Coming into a nice seated position. Feel free to stretch anything else out your body needs. Thanks for